US President Donald Trump said Syrian President Ahmad al-Shara held a key phone call on Monday, stressing Kurdish rights within a unified Syria days after a landmark deal integrated Kurdish forces under Damascus control. We get to a report by DD India's Antra Sinha.
In a significant diplomatic move, US President Donald Trump held a phone call with Syrian President Ahmad al-Shara on Monday, focusing on protecting Kurdish rights within a unified Syria. The leaders stressed Syria's territorial integrity and joint efforts against Islamic State remnants. This comes after a landmark 14-point agreement between Damascus and the Kurdish-led Syrian Democratic Forces, brokered in part by the US. As Syrian forces advance, tensions are rising, with protests in Turkey and concerns over fragile ceasefires. The Trump-Sharaa call underscores strengthening US-Syria ties since Shara's forces ousted Bashar al-Assad in 2024. The January 18th integration deal includes an immediate ceasefire and SDF withdrawal from key areas like Raqqa and Deir al-Zor, handing over oil fields, dams, and border crossings to Syrian control. US President Donald Trump emphasized Kurdish protections, saying the US supports a sovereign Syria free from terrorism. Syrian President Shara echoed this, affirming unity and counterterrorism cooperation. But the pact has sparked backlash. Turkey, a Shara ally, calls it a historic turning point against Kurdistan Workers' Party threats, advancing their peace process. Yet, Turkey's Kurdish minority, about 20% of the population, is anxious. In Diyarbakir, despite heavy snow, 500 protesters clashed with police, leading to over 20 arrests. In Istanbul, a rally was dispersed, with 10 detained. Post-ceasefire clashes near Raqqa and ISIS prisoner escapes from facilities like Shaddadi prison highlight the fragile truce. Amid these developments, EU High Representative Kaja Kallas urged all military activities in Syria to cease immediately, calling for de-escalation to protect civilians and ensure long-term stability. While the integration aims to reunify Syria, questions linger over Kurdish autonomy and regional dynamics. Antra Sinha for DD India.